Hey guys, John Jr. here, bringing you guys another UPA video. Today we are going to face BigTimeBrownie and his Green Bay Yampers. He is, I believe, 4-1, 5-2, 4-2. I don't know, I can't do math. He has a lot of wins, not a lot of losses. So obviously, we would like to clutch up a win here. We need to actually, because we can only afford one more loss in the rest of our games in order to have any chance of making playoffs. And I don't know about you guys, but I'd like to see this season continue a little bit longer than only 5 more weeks. So that's enough of the intro, nothing special to say today. Brownie's team consists of Melmetal, Garchomp, Azelf, Rotom Heat, Heracross, Galarian Moltres, Vaporeon, Comfey, Decidueye, Kangaskhan, and Whirlipede. For the most part, a very scary team. Melmetal plus Garchomp is a very scary core, and he has 2 of the best arm checks in the entire game in Melmetal and Rotom Heat, and even Vaporeon is not like the worst, like it's okay, I guess, because it's pure water. And this is what I was talking about, taking over this team, guys, that is going to be so hard. We're not bringing G-Darm because I think this is the worst G-Darm matchup we can have. You cannot lock into a move. You can't lock in a Rock Slide to hit Rotom because Garchomp and Melmetal exist. If you get to play wrong, you're in such a bad position. There's just no reason, risk versus reward, no reason to bring G-Darm when you could just bring other Pokemon, especially when we don't deal with the Pokemon that check G-Darm all that well. So we're not going to be bringing G-Darm, and it's going to be very difficult to win this game because our highest tier Pokemon is Blacephalon. We are going to end up bringing Blacephalon in the end, and it's very scary because we have a borderline tier 1, tier 2, not a very good top tier threat, and then the rest are like tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, and he's gonna have Melmetal, Garchomp, Azelf, Heracross. Like, he's got a bunch of big scary Pokemon and we just don't. However, after this week, we've probably played the 3 best Darm checks in the game in Melmetal, Rotom Heat, and Jellicent, so we should be home free to bring Darm to the rest of the matchup. I have no idea though. So the first Pokemon that we're going to bring, shout out to my best friend Jason Dietite. He helped me build this team very heavily, actually while I was at work because I was having a super slow day, so I was able to text a lot, and he helped me put together a Wincon and a couple of other Pokemon that I really think we can pull together a win with this team. Our first Pokemon is going to be Slurpuff, and I'm changing his name to Diabeat because I meant to do that last week anyway, but we're going to be a Belly Drum Slurpuff, and this is very uncomfortable for me because I have never brought a Belly Drum Slurpuff and it worked out. I think I've only brought it twice, and both times it's just died immediately. So I'm a little bit nervous to bring this Pokemon, but hopefully it'll end up working. Right now our set is Belly Drum, Play Rough, Drain Punch, and Light Screen. Kind of wanted to go Endure over Light Screen, but then we wouldn't get the Belly Drum boost in just the Citrus Berry, or in just the Unburden boost, so I don't know. Our EVs are 52 HP, max attack adamant, 28 defense, 12 speed depth, and 164 speed. We can outspeed a Scarf Heracross at +2. We can live a Garchomp Earthquake if it's a Life Orb after Rocks. We can live an Azelf Psychic after Rocks if it's Life Orb, and then we put the rest into attack adamant. Worked out really nicely. And this is going to be the win con. We really only need Play Rough, Drain Punch. Light Screen's only there for a last ditch effort if, you know, his has like a Melmetal that's at like 90% and we cannot kill it for some reason. We can get the Light Screen up and try to win it in the in game. I went Light Screen over Reflect because Azelf and Gmolt are probably the 2 biggest threats to our team, so I decided probably better throw Light Screen on there, but in the end it doesn't matter. It's a Belly Drum Slurpuff. I needed that. Our next Pokemon, I said we were going to bring it, and we are. That's Blacephalon, Choice Specs, Shadow Ball, Fire Blast, Flamethrower, and Mind Blown. We are 244 HP, 44 speed depth, 220 speed plus speed nature. We're going to be a speed boosting Specs Blacephalon. This Pokemon does really well. He has one of the best checks in Galarian Moltres, but other than that, he does not have a lot of great checks to this Pokemon. That is actually Galarian Moltres. His only Shadow Ball resist, and then on the other end of the spectrum, he only has 2 Fire resists because we do a shit ton to Garchomp in Rotom Heat and Vaporeon. So at that point, it's kind of the same thing as G-Darm, where it's like picking our moves and such. And I decided to bring Blacephalon over G-Darm because I think the in-game with Blacephalon is a lot cleaner. I think Blacephalon does a little bit better than Darm, just because I feel like Fire Move and Shadow Ball are a lot more spammable than Ice Move and U-Turn this game, and we won't get punished from Rocky Helmet or Rough Skin. So I felt like Blacephalon as our breaker was a little bit better than Darm as our breaker. Either one probably could have came, I guess. I still think G-Darm just had such a bad matchup, especially if it fared poorly against 3 out of the 6, I almost have 4 Pokemon. But Regardless, I'm trying to talk myself to convince myself, I guess. EVs are nothing special. We just have enough speed, outspeed everything we can. Max HP, and then the rest into split def because we couldn't put any into special attack. This Pokemon is going to be a breaker, maybe a cleaner. We'll see how things go. And honestly, we might even lead this Pokemon depending on what 6 he brings. Our next Pokemon, we have a lot of Garchomp checks. We have 3 very, very solid Garchomp checks on our team. And we are going to go ahead and be bringing Slowbro because I think Slowbro overall does very, very well this game. We are Slack Off, Toxic Scald, and Ice Beam with the Rocky Helmet, obviously Regenerator, 228 HP, Max Defense plus Nature with 28 into Special Attack. Do not get 2-hit KO'd by Life Orb, Garchomp, after rocks. Ice Beam for the Garchomp, for the Decidueye, Scald because burns are very nice on everything, Toxic for something like the G Moltres, the Vaporeon, the Rotom Heat, and then Slack Off obviously for a lot of health. Really wanted Teleport as well, but couldn't fit it, and I feel like it wouldn't have been as useful as the 4 moves that we have because the things he pivots into will be able to punish with Toxic or Scald anyway. And this Pokemon, like I said, is primarily here just to check Garchomp and Melmetal. That's why we have Rocky Helmet. Our next Pokemon is going to be another check to the physical attackers just so we have a little bit more cushion against the Melmetal and the Garchomp and the Heracross actually. So we're bringing Bolgat, the Golbat, Roost, Super Fang, Toxic, and Air Slash. Air Slash is pretty spammable. Toxics for things like G-Molt, Vaporeon, things we do not break. Just longevity with Roost, and then Super Fang is going to be for like Melmetal, for Rotom Heat, things like that we want to catch on the switch in after we already get a Toxic on them, which we likely will with the combination of it plus Slowbro. We have 196 HP, 236 defense, bold, 44 special attack, 20 split depth, and 12 speed. We can live 2 Heracross Facades, a Galarian Moltres Fiery Wrath after rocks. We can kill Heracross after rocks and then put the rest into HP. For our next Pokemon, we are immensely weak to Galarian Moltres. I actually think Galarian Moltres is the biggest threat to our team. So we are going to be bringing Jason, the Toxtricity. We're going to be Assault Vest specifically for that Galarian Moltres. He literally does not have another very good special attacker on his team. That Toxtricity can wall with the Assault Vest. Obviously has Ace Self, but we have Overdrive, Volt Switch, Boom Burst, and Throat Chop there to hit the Decidueye, which otherwise is the perfect counter to Toxtricity. Obviously, Volt Switch for Momentum, Overdrive, and Boom Burst are very self-explanatory. 20 HP, 52 attack, 36 special attack with a mild nature, 244 split depth, and 156 speed. We can outspeed the Rotom, creeping with 4 speed, Crocodile, 2-hit KO the Decidueye after rocks with Throat Chop. We get 2-hit KO'd by a +1 Galarian Moltres after rocks, and then with the rest in the special attack. We were not really going to be taking any physical hits from this Pokemon. Melmetal, we're either going to kill or we're going to Volt Switch on. Heracross gets Earthquake, Garchomp gets Earthquake, Decidueye will take what it wants anyway. So minus defense isn't really going to bite us in the butt this week. It shouldn't, at least. And then lastly, we are going to be bringing Jomdial. Did I say Jomdial? Jomdial, the Crocodile, Stealth Rock, Knockoff, Earthquake, and Rock Tomb. The exact same set as last week, but it does exactly what we need. We need a rocker, and Registeel and Crocodile were both debated for a while, but I feel like Crocodile is a little bit better just because of its speed tier can outspeed the Heracross, which I think is very important. We have Knockoff plus Earthquake. It hits basically everything. Rock Tomb there for the Galarian Moltres, as well as the Heracross if we want to punish him. Thought about Aerial Ace, but I felt like it was a little bit more important to punish the G-Molt than the Heracross because we have Golbat for the Heracross and Tox for the G-Molt, and Tox doesn't have reliable recovery, whereas Golbat does. We have 148 HP, 4 attack, 36 defense, 188 split def with 132 speed Jolly. We can outspeed a Heracross creeping Toxtricity. We have 2 Galarian Moltres Air Slashes, rest in the defense with the leftover and 2 attack. And that's going to be our team this week, guys. We do not have a dedicated lead at all. It really depends on what 6 Pokemon he ends up bringing. But obviously, we have our defensive pivots in Slowbro and Golbat with Toxtricity there as a pivot into the Moltres. Crocodile, even a little bit defensive. Our Breaker and Blacephalon. It'll be a little bit hard to break this game, but I felt like we didn't break as well as we took hits, so I decided to go with a little bit more of a defensive approach this week. And then finally, our WinCon Slurpuff, hopefully going to be able to get that belly drum off and put it to him. So with that being said, guys, that is going to be the team builder here for week 2. Week 7 of UPA, my week 2. Thank you guys so much for watching this team builder, and I will be connected in just a second with Brownie. Okay, guys, and we are connected here with Brownie. It looks like I cannot believe my fucking eyes. He did not bring Galarian Moltres and instead brought Whirlipede. What the fuck? What is going on? You're lying to me. This is not happening. I knew some stupid shit like this was gonna happen. Didn't bring Azelf, which is huge for us. Instead he brought Vaporeon. Didn't bring Galarian Moltres and instead brought Whirlipede. What the fuck? Okay, we got 30 seconds to think about a lead matchup. So, no Azelf makes me, I just kind of really want to leave Toxtricity. There's almost no situation in which we have a bad lead matchup, and we don't need Toxtricity for anything. The only bad lead matchup is going to be the Garchomp, and we have a lot for the Garchomp. So I'm thinking Tox is pretty good. Could also lead Jomdio. Jomdio is really good, but I'm afraid he's going to lead that Vaporeon or the Rotom Heat, because I don't want to get burned. So I'm going to go ahead and lead Toxtricity. In-game is going to be the... Why the fuck did he bring Whirlipede? In-game, how much do I do to Whirlipede with Slurpuff, actually? Is that specifically for Slurpuff? That actually makes a lot more sense now that I think about it. Which I don't like. Which I do not like. Hopefully the music is better for you guys this week, because last week it sucked, and I'm so sorry. And I realized what the problem was, but now I can't hear anything. He leads Melmetal. I lead Toxtricity, so that's not a good lead on our part. Whirlipede. We're going to go ahead and switch into Slowbro. Very obvious. But he's probably going to click Earthquake. We're going to go into Bolgat. Actually, I like Bolgat a little bit better because I think Earthquake's very obvious. We're going to do that. We're going to do that and try to get a Super Fang off. Whirlipede, let's just say max HP, no defense, EVO. How much do you take from a +6 play rough? It takes 2. So he's going to click Earthquake here. I am going to try my damnedest to get a Super Fang off, because it's either on this Pokemon or whatever comes in. That's fine by me. Melmetal. Let's see if he's Thunder Punch. I know I live at least 1. I actually live 2 if he's max Adamant with no item or anything. So he's going to let me get the Super Fang off. I am going to connect. We're going to see what kind of set this Pokemon is, if he's leftovers or what the case may be. Actually, because Double Iron Bash, which obviously does more than... He's defensive, isn't he? Does more than whatever the fuck. So he did 100. He did 91 with Double Iron Bash. Okay, so... Double Iron Bash, that's interesting. I'm going to go into Brody now. I could Roost, but Earthquake is going to, like, really hurt. I got to go fast. Let's see. Earthquake. Actually, Earthquake doesn't do that much. I'm gonna Roost. I don't know what item he might be, because we did not see leftovers. I'm going to Roost. We're going to see if he's going to call the Earthquake or not. He's just going to click Double Iron Bash. I should have just went Slowbro and got Rocky Helmet Chip. He clicks Toxic on my Slowbro. So interesting. So I'm able to get that Roost off. I'm going to Slowbro this turn, the Double Iron Bash, and then we're in a good position. Should have probably sped crept this Pokemon with Slowbro, but that's fine. So, I guess the in-game is no longer... Wait, what the fuck did he bring for Blacephalon? Wait, he has no Ghost Resist. He didn't bring Galarian Moltres. Hold on, the in-game is Blacephalon now. It's no longer Slurpuff. We're using Slurpuff as a breaker, and Blacephalon is going to be the in-game. He's going to go into Decidueye here, probably expecting me to go into Slowbro. Yeah, that's fine. Great pivot on his part. We're going to switch out here. We're going to have Toxtricity. I imagine. We're going to have Toxtricity, yeah. Toxtricity just doesn't have a purpose left. We got to find Toxtricity a purpose. Probably going to click U-turn here. If he does, that's absolutely fine. My thought process, though, why did he not bring Galarian Moltres? He loses to Blacephalon immediately. And he didn't bring Azelf, which is crazy to me. So, how much does a Whirlipede take from... Shadow Ball? No, it doesn't matter. What's the Pokemon that I'm worried about? Oh, wait, hold on. Poltergeist. I need to see how much this does. Banded. Banded is shit. Okay. What's my counterplay to that? Crocodile. Do I keep Tox around? I think so. That has to be banded, right? I'm minus defense. I'm using up so much time. Where the fuck did my calc go? So, Decidueye, that has to be banded, right? Just band. Poltergeist. Not timid. 2, my Toxtricity. No, that's not banded. So, I'm just gonna give him this Pokemon, I guess. This Pokemon has no purpose. I'm gonna try to Throat Chop. I'm gonna Throat Chop, see what happens. But this Pokemon is useless. He can Shadow Sneak, so he's not banded. What the fuck item is it? That did so much damage. So goodbye Toxtricity, that's fine. Didn't need that Pokemon for anything. Break Vaporeon, I suppose, but I think we do that pretty well otherwise. I'm gonna go into... I guess Bolgat. I'm gonna go into Bolgat and get a Toxic off. I could have went Bolgat anyway. He's Shadow Sneak. I'm a Toxic. Because I'm assuming we're going to catch the Rotom Heat here. I don't think he'd go Melmetal on this. After he very clearly saw that we kind of beat that Pokemon one-on-one, because he's not... I don't know what these nicknames are either, so I don't know what's happening. So we do catch the Rotom Heat. This is very good. Toxtricity would have been nice for this, I suppose, but Like, I just, like, don't see an in-game where we don't win with Blacephalon. Like, the most Spadef Pokemon on his team is going to be Vaporeon. How am I looking on time, too? Vaporeon. So we're not that far behind. I'm going to switch Krookodile. If he Willows, that's whatever. Krookodile is not a breaker this game. I feel like it's a fine play. Blacephalon to Vaporeon if he's Spadef. Don't think he would be. Shadow Ball. Only does 30, so Vaporeon is what we need to get chipped to get to this in-game. He actually doubles into what? Actually, anything is a good position for me except for Vaporeon. So, Decidueye comes out. I'm going to knock off. I'm going to knock off. I should be faster than this every single time. I'm going to knock. He might be Chople, I guess. Leaf Blade would definitely kill me if he was Chople. Actually, I'm defensive. Let's check that. Leaf Blade would not kill me. Unless he crits, which is definitely a good possibility. But why would he be colder? I'm going to knock off. We knock off something's item. Hopefully Vaporeon. Vaporeon would be the best case scenario. Because no leftovers on that means it has to wish. He withdraws. Give me Vaporeon's item. This is the thing that was just in. What is this? Rotom Heat? That's fine. I actually switched in on you for a reason. Rotom Heat. Knock off his boots. We're going to go and get our rocks up. I think. Actually, can I kill with Rock Tomb? No, knockoff does more. So, do I want to get our rocks up or do I want to switch out? As he Willows. Because he's got a Willow, right? Or I'm going to go Blacephalon. Because he's going to Willow or he's going to... If he Toxics, that's a bad play. But I think he's going to Willow or he's going to Volt Switch. Over-predicting. If he Volt Switches, we don't take that much damage. We have pretty good split F, actually. And we're very bulky Blacephalon. I think Willow's coming out, though. Pain Split. That's fine. I don't think I have that much HP comparatively. Yeah. That's fine. So, we're on this Pokemon. I'm going to Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball should do an absolute ton. Any move he does to me isn't going to be that detrimental unless he Thunder Waves. Thunder Waves could be throwing the game. I don't think he's Thunder Wave, though. I think he's got to be Will-O-Wisp for the Krookodile. But he would have clicked it last turn, though. So he's Pain Split. Probably Defog, because he seemed to be more of an offensive Decidueye, obviously. We're going to get some big damage off here with this Blacephalon. I don't want to, like, hard switch out. He withdraws. Okay, we're going to get some big damage off here. If he goes Vaporeon, we get some really... That's Vaporeon. That's got to be, right? We get some very much needed information on this Pokemon. Shadow Ball. Let's see. How much would we do? Ooh! Oh! Okay. So, if he's just max HP, that was a max roll. So, I don't want to risk that. He's going to Wish here. How do I punish that? I can go into Diabeat, I guess, and Belly Drum for the Scald. I don't think I really have another better play rather than just go for the Shadow Ball here and see if it's a roll, see if he's max. Go Slowbro, I suppose. Play the Toxic War. I'm going to go ahead and Shadow Ball again because he should Wish. I'm going to see what he does. If he doesn't Wish, then Scald doesn't kill me. So we should be fine. Spadef drop! Spadef drop! That's not what I was playing for. Flip turn. I don't know how much that does, actually. We have no defense. That's fine. So, actually, every single Pokemon is now in range of Blacephalon. He's going to go into Decidueye here. Or Garchomp. If he goes Garchomp, he's Scarf. That's fine. So, everything is in range of Blacephalon now. The only issues are the Decidueye. No problem. The Decidueye and... That's it. That's the only problem. This is the only issue. Garchomp, I guess, needs a little bit of chip. So, for Decidueye, I'm going to go into John Dial. He has to sneak here. He has to. And if he doesn't sneak, then that's a bad play in my opinion if you don't sneak here. Because you risk throwing the entire game. Literally, if I killed this Pokemon, I win the game. Unless you're Kasib, I guess. But if you don't sneak here, I think you're throwing the game. Yeah, if you don't sneak here, you're throwing the game. Garchomp. Because he knows I'm Specs, he doesn't know I'm Speed Boost. For all he knows, I'm plus Special Attack Boost, and if I get that boost, the game's over. I kill Garchomp. Unless he's AV. So you have to sneak here. You have to. Every single time. I don't agree at all. I think that was a very bad play. And a crit. I think that was a really bad play. Because I just won the game on the spot right there. That doesn't make any sense to me. in any universe. Unless he's AV Garchomp. That's the only way that makes any sense. Okay, we have so many checks for this. We're absolutely fine. He's probably going to get his rocks up. I kind of want to trade rocks. Because John Dial pressures Decidueye like revenge, though. I'm going to go ahead and go into Bolgat, I guess. No, I'm going to go Bordy. I still, like, I don't agree with that play. I know I'm rusty, and I haven't been playing him forever, but that play made no sense to me. The game was over if he stayed in. Or if I could Shadow Ball. Like, that's super aggressive. That's super hyper aggressive. And we're going to see him click Rocks here, so he's not going to be AV probably, right? Earthquake. Let's see how much this does. Already choose. Is it Life Orb? Okay. So, I guess I just click Scald. He doesn't have any great pivots besides the Vaporeon. So I could just click Ice Beam, actually. Ice Beam's a fine play. I'm going to do that. Ice Beam punishes whatever he wants to go into. Decidueye, if he goes Vaporeon, then that's Vaporeon. So it should die after Rocks, right? Boots. Damn. Did we do enough to kill him? I have to go for it. If he's leftovers, if he's Protect, though. Damn, this is about getting the play right. Like, is he gonna... Okay, I have to Ice Beam, assuming he doesn't Protect here, and if he protects, I have to Toxic on the next turn. Oh, he just Toxics. Okay, that's fine. I'm Regenerator. I'm not ever going to be in for an elongated period of time. So we're going to Ice Beam, we're going to kill this, and then he's going to go into Rotom Heat or Decidueye, and both give us a lot of trouble. I'm trying to think. I should have brought Facade as my last slot on Slurpuff. I didn't even look at Whirlipede and Prop. It's really hard to find a time to set up with Slurpuff, I guess. Max HP. Oh, ooh. I'm gonna Scald this. This is Boots. He's not even Eevio. What the fuck? No Eevio, +6. I'm clicking Scald. You're getting Scalded. I don't know what the fuck is happening. Spikes? Could not care less, actually. I'm going to get my damage on you that I need. Get a burn. Punish him. Absolutely. Fantastic. Everything's in range of Slurpuff now. Okay. But Slurpuff can't stand up on anything, can it? Speed Boost? That's fine. So, we have 2 in-games here. We're going to go ahead and switch out, obviously. We're going to go into our Golbat, I guess. Because Golbat punishes this. Punishes basically anything else that wants to come in. We didn't have Rocks up. I'm a clown. He's not Boots. He's Eevio. I thought I got Rocks up with Crook instead of clicking Knock on the Decidueye a couple of turns ago. But still, +6, like, he's in range of a +6 Facade, +6 Play Rough after 1 more burn chip. So if he stays in here, everything's in range of Slurpuff. Everything. Whirlipede's like piss weak, right? Like, how much does he switches out? How much is, let's say he gets Poison Jab. It doesn't have hand, but Slurpuff can set up in the face of that Pokemon too. Decidueye, what are we going to? Golbat, we're fine. We are A-okay. So I don't remember how much the Rotom Heat's at. I do not. So I'm gonna Super Fang, I think, to punish that. Actually, you have to switch out here, right? I'm gonna Hard Crook. I'm gonna Hard Crook to try to get Rocks up as he goes Rotom Heat. Because you have to go Rotom Heat here. I have Air Slash. No way I'm faster. No way you U-turned here. Right? Like, I have to be faster. Like, there's no way you U-turned here. I just don't get it. I just don't get that at all. I just do not understand that. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Slurpuff. Sorry if you hear it thundering. Fuck you. Fuck this. I don't understand. Leaf Blade to Decidueye to Slurpuff. I think it's Belly Drum time. Like, this is the only thing. Does Poltergeist do more? Poltergeist. I don't know if I have enough to... I'm going Slurpuff and I'm going to click Belly Drum. I don't know if I have enough juice, though, to live Shadow Sneak. This is going to be close, but I'm going to Belly Drum. Oh, wait, I go first? I'm faster. I get the Citrus. I think I threw. I'm just so baffled by his plays with this Decidueye. Like, I do not understand why he U-turned on the Crocodile. Miss for some reason. Oh, wait! Yeah! Fuck yeah! I forgot about that shit. Let's go! Let's go! Play rough. Okay, I thought I threw. I did not throw. Definitely was all planned out. He's gonna sneak here. He's gonna do how much? 103. Actually, it would have been close as to whether... Let's see, how much did it do? How much do we have left? No, that Poltergeist would have... Poltergeist and the Sneak would have definitely killed us. So, almost through the game, but that's fine. I'm glad we outspeed. And actually, it's very funny too, because that means that it was a... Wait, how does Slurpuff outspeed? Did Crocodile not outspeed, or am I tripping? He goes Rotom Heat. Don't I Drain Punch this? I'm not crazy, right? No, you should die. No, he does not die. What do you do, Willow? Overheat. I don't die to that. Okay. Also, he threw away his Decidueye, so I really hope that he gives me damage on Garchomp, because then Blacephalon wins. Goes into this. How much time do I have? 244, Eviolite. I have more time than him, so 52, Bold. Level 50, please. So Play Rough cannot kill from this range. He's burned, so the move that he has determines on if I lose or not. I have to go for it. The Slurpuff's useless at this point. I guess I go for Play Rough, because Drain Punch does 10 damage. He's double resisted. I go Play Rough. We land. We crit and the game's over. No, we didn't crit. We just win. Awesome. Awesome. That's fantastic. The game is over. It should be. I don't know why he's not going Garchomp so he gets Rough Skin on me, though. I don't know why he didn't did Rotom Heat first. If he goes Garchomp now, if he's Rocky Helmet, this will do me in. Actually, let me see if I can Drain Punch. +6. No, I cannot Drain Punch. I have to Play Rough. Actually, I should have Drain Punched, because worst case scenario... No. Okay. That should be it, right? Rough Skin, don't be Rocky. It's not Rocky. We win the game with Slurpuff! Let's go! I thought I threw... That game was a little bit of a mess. I still don't know why he U-turned on my Blacephalon. Like, I feel like that wasn't a good play. But, and that kind of had me flustered. But we should be here. The game should be over. Drain Punch. And we're going to win this week. Well, I don't even know how many Pokemon we have. 4-0, I think. So, GG's to Brownie. Thank you, Jason, for this Slurpuff set. Still wish I was Facade, but I don't know how we killed that Whirlipede. He must have not EV'd to live from 50 to Play Rough, because we should have not killed him there. Ever. Unless we were, like, max adamant, I guess. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Game's over. We win. Thank you guys so much for watching. We are now ourselves our one-on-one in UPA. The game was a little bit of a mess, and it's a big headache to build with this team, but hopefully we can pull out some more wins like this one, I guess. A little bit cleaner in the next and upcoming ones as I'm getting this rust off, but for now, guys, this has been John Jr. signing off.